What is up, guys? We're back with another Sonic Speed Simulator video. This is going to be a brand new series that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and that's the Every Skin series, I guess you could call it. We currently do two different styles of video. Weekly, the how-to series where we show you guys how to unlock the latest skins in Sonic Speed Simulator, and we also do the leaks of the week, which is a fan favorite, and we won't be stopping that anytime soon. But I'd like to add the Every Skin series to that lineup. So originally I was just going to do one video showcasing every skin in Sonic Speed Simulator, but I quickly realized that that's going to take way too long because I want to be thorough and showcase every single skin in a way where we don't leave anything on the table. We take a look at every little detail that each skin has to offer. So since that's going to take way too long, I'm going to split it up into different character videos. As you can see by the title, this is every Sonic skin in Sonic Speed Simulator. So we're going to start off with regular Sonic. However, I recorded this video in parts because originally I didn't think that I was going to do just Sonic. I thought I was going to do everything in one shot. Then I quickly realized that wasn't going to happen. So I stopped there, and that was back in like March. And since then we've gotten some new Sonic skins. So I'm going to have to cut to that old footage real quick. So this is RG from the future. You're about to see RG from like a few months ago. And we'll take a look at all the skins that I showcased in that clip. Then we'll cut back to present day where we'll be looking at the latest skins that I ended up missing. So I'll see you guys in a minute. It's the year 2024 and we were finally able to complete our goal of unlocking every single skin in Sonic Speed Simulator. But let's start at the beginning. We're just going to start with the Sonic skins and then go from there, then go into Classic Sonic, Tails, Classic Tails, and then so on. We're just going to go down the list. Starting with regular old Sonic. I mean, he looks great. This is kind of just the standard Sonic model that they use basically for all of the reskins. They just use this model and then change him slightly, which is fine, I guess, because this as a base model looks really great. He's got his classic red shoes and white gloves, and his running animation is actually pretty great. If you run slowly, it kind of just looks like this, but then you can run a little faster and he'll put his hands into a fist. And then you have a third animation where he kind of puts his arms behind him and does the classic Sonic run or Naruto run. So yeah, that's essentially it for Sonic. He has a light blue boost, and yeah, I mean, he looks pretty great, but overall he's not overly special. He's considered as a rare skin, but I don't think there's like a standard skin in the game, so they're all kind of considered as rare or higher. So without further ado, let's move on to the next one. We have an exotic skin, Grind Shoe Sonic or Soap Shoe Sonic from Sonic Adventure 2. He has a different entrance animation where he does that pose from Sonic Adventure 2, and he has a different idle animation where he does some poses from Sonic Adventure 2, which is a really nice reference. The soap shoes are honestly so amazing. Really nice looking. His running animation is exactly the same though as standard Sonic. His boost is different though. It's kind of like more of a royal blue as opposed to the light blue that standard Sonic has. But other than that, yeah, there's not much to say about him. Next we have Rider Sonic, who's an epic skin. Very similar to standard Sonic, but he has green sunglasses and different shoes. I don't think I'm going to talk about the running animations of these Sonic skins going forward because I think that they're all basically the same. I'll only point out the ones that are different, but if they're the same, I'm not going to mention it. You should just kind of figure that they're the same because they are. So that's Rider Sonic. Next on the list, we have a cool one, Stealth Suit Sonic. This one follows the weird Racesuit trend where it's called Stealth Suit Sonic, but it's not a full suit. It's kind of just like a shirt with no pants. I don't know why they didn't give him like a full-on bodysuit. He has this little like zip-up vest that's navy and lighter blue, and that color scheme kind of spreads throughout the whole skin because his gloves are also navy with this light blue trim to them. Same for his shoes. His shoes, gloves, and headpiece all have this red highlight on them. On the headpiece, he has this little targeting system with a headset on and like a little laser pointer, which is really cool. And his gloves and shoes have this glowing effect to them, which is really nice. Even the bottom of his shoes have some detail to them, which you can kind of see there. His idle animation is different. He's doing this like charging pose or like fighting stance as if he's getting ready to get into a battle. He also has a different expression where he's doing more of a serious expression there. But yeah, this is definitely an interesting skin. Doesn't come around very often, and we are supposed to get a tie-in update with Stealth Suit Sonic and Stealth Suit Rouge, but Stealth Suit Rouge still hasn't come out yet. Maybe one day we'll get that skin though. Next up we have Summer Sonic, who's a legendary skin. He's wearing the white sunglasses from the end screen of Sonic Adventure, but paired with this little flower necklace and Hawaiian shirt, as well as a shell bracelet, which is interesting. His idle animation is the same, but he's wearing the Lightspeed Dash shoes from Sonic Adventure, which is nice. Essentially, this is just the Adventure Sonic skin, but with an added Hawaiian shirt, bracelet, and flower necklace. But either way, it's still a nice skin that you can equip in the summertime. Next up, we have the Birthday King Sonic, who's a legendary skin. He's wearing a cape as well as a crown. This is a reference to artwork that Sega puts out during Sonic's anniversary. They also dress up their Sonic statue in their HQ in this cape and crown. So it's a cool little reference there. I don't really like the skin because the cape like flaps in the wind. It's kind of annoying, I find. It also like clips through his quills, which is not the nicest, but I guess it's a nice little anniversary birthday type skin though. Oh, next up we have a cool one. It's Fake Metal Sonic from Sonic Heroes. He's an exotic skin, and he has a custom idle animation where he sticks his hand out and does this little pose. His eyes are glowing red like Metal Sonic, and he has a pointed nose also like Metal Sonic. The main difference, of course, is that he has this all blue chrome design on him, which is really nice. His running animation is exactly the same though, as it is for most of these Sonic skins. Really nice reference to Sonic Heroes though, I like that. Next on the list we have a seasonal skin, Vampire Sonic. He has these little fangs, a black and red top hat paired with a black and red cape. But what's cool about him is he's actually holding an accessory, this like little cane with a gold sphere on top. They could have done a better job on the cane since it's like clipping right through the cape, but I guess that's okay. He also has these little, I don't know what to call them, like cuffs on his bracelets, which is cool. And I just noticed he actually has a bandage around his arm as well, which is a nice little detail. The socks on his shoes are actually glitching though, as you can kind of see here, because they're meant to kind of clip right through his cape, which is not ideal. A bit of a flawed skin overall, but it is nice to have for the holiday season. Speaking of the holiday season, we have another seasonal skin, the Werehog. This is more of a premium skin. He has his own unique entrance animation there, and he has 3 different running animations. The slow running animation, the faster running animation, and the fastest running animation where he runs on all 4s, which is really cool. His boost is light blue, but when he jumps, he has this purple aura around him, which is nice. He of course has his spiked cleats and his standard Werehog design. I don't know what to really call it, just navy blue fur with the little gray tips there. He does also have these little fangs, as well as this fur texture that's spread throughout. Overall, a really nice skin that feels a lot more premium. Next up, we have one that's a little bit on the lazy side, Frontier Sonic. He's a legendary skin, and he's essentially just Sonic. He's doing that same pose as Stealth Suit Sonic, but he has these brown leather gloves and brown mountain hiking boots. And that's about it for Frontier Sonic. Next up we have the Sonic Prime New Yoke style Sonic. He has these little devices on his hands and feet. I forget what they're called, the inhibitor devices or something like that. And he does have the Sonic Prime shoes, which are really nice. But aside from that, this one is just another case of an outfit swap. Still really cool though, and a nice tie-in skin to tie the game in with Sonic Prime. Next on the list here we have Holiday Cheer Sonic, who's a seasonal skin. He's wearing a red Santa hat and has a red vest with these puffy little pom-pom buttons on it. This skin is of course a reference to official artwork, which is a nice little nod there. And it's a nice skin to equip during the holiday season. I do wish that they would have given him a red or green boost though. Next up we have Winter Sonic. You can't really see him that well because I leveled him up to level 3, so he has this glowing effect on him, unfortunately. I don't think I can remove that. Oh, actually you can, never mind. So this is Winter Sonic. This is a really nice skin. He has this white and red jacket with a little S on it, and he has these white and red gloves to match. He's wearing these goggles, which he snaps on and gives a thumbs up, and then gets hit by a snowball, which is really awesome. The goggles even say Sonic on the side of them. His shoes are really cool actually because they're referencing an official piece of artwork from the Sonic Adventure era, as well as an action figure that was released by Racesuit, the skiing Sonic. So I just thought that this was a really cool skin with a couple little nods there, which is nice to see. Next up on the list we have Grindshoe Sonic. I don't know why I have two of them for some reason. Someone must have traded me their Grindshoe Sonic, so yeah, for some reason we have two of these guys. But let's take a look at Gold Style Sonic, who's a legendary skin. You can unlock this skin right now by completing an auto run task in the game. He has this gold little glitter effect, which is nice, and these gold sunglasses paired with basically all gold everything. Gold gloves, gold shoes, and gold socks. Everything else is the same though, his running animation, his idle animation, but his boost is gold, which is nice. That's a nice little touch there. Overall, a pretty decent skin though. Here we have Adventure Sonic, who's a rare skin. You can currently unlock him through the daily rewards. As I mentioned, he's very similar to the Summer Sonic. Same sunglasses and same shoes, but he does have the little Lightspeed Dash bracelet on. His idle animation is actually the same as Grindshoe Sonic as well, which is cool. It's nice to have some little references to the Sonic Adventure series. His boost is also the same as Grindshoe Sonic, a dark blue instead of the standard light blue for regular Sonic. Here we have Zebra Sonic, who's a legendary skin. This is one that I'm not a huge fan of, but it does have a new idle animation, which is cool. It's basically just Sonic getting ready to battle and then he does a little taunt. Everything about him is black and white though, with this zebra print design. Zebra print on the button-up shirt, gloves, and shoes, but his socks are black to match the black sunglasses. He also has this little lightning bolt necklace, which is a nice touch. This skin overall is not for me, but I do appreciate the effort that they put into it. Here we have Racesuit Sonic, who's an exotic skin. I really like this skin and I was really excited when they first introduced it. I'm a little upset though that they didn't make it a race suit. Why did they cut off his pants? It's such a weird design choice. But anyway, this skin is as you remember it, straight from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. His race suit has a red, white, and black design to it, and he has this little communicator device on the side of his head. He does the pose from Sonic Adventure 2, but as I mentioned, he's missing his pants for some reason. Really weird design choice. Here we have Tuxedo Sonic. Many users have pointed out that this skin uses a slightly different Sonic model, which is interesting. It was released to promote the anniversary of Sonic Speed Simulator. He has this black and red top hat paired with, of course, a tuxedo with black and red dress shoes. This skin has a black and red color scheme throughout with little white accents, which is nice. There are a couple little changes though on his model, like his muzzle is a bit different. I find it looks a little bit more puffy, which is a bit strange, and his smile seems like it's like really long, like he's just going all the time. Which is interesting, I guess. Not too sure why they changed the model on this one, but I guess it's interesting to see. You can definitely notice the difference between the two icons, the standard Sonic and then the new model. And here we have the final standard Sonic skin. It's No Play Style Sonic, which was just released recently. This is essentially the Pirate Sonic skin from Sonic Prime. He's pretty awesome because he has these shoes that allow him to run on water, which you can actually do in No Place, which is nice. He has this little white trail that appears behind him, and he has this brown and gold color scheme that's used throughout his design, on his gloves and on his shoes. What I really like though is the little glowing pieces on his shoes, and specifically on the bottom of his shoes. His idle animation is the same as Zebra Sonic though. So now we'll be taking a look at the final modern Sonic skin, the Super Sonic skin. It's of course classified as Super, and he has this awesome entrance animation. He has this glowing gold or yellow aura around him, as well as this awesome floating animation when you run. He of course has his own custom idle animation where he gets ready for battle, and aside from that, he looks similar to regular Sonic, but of course gold with the red eyes and the upward quills. The main difference between him and regular Sonic though is that he can fly when you're boosting in the air, which is really cool. Super Sonic was a highly requested skin that people wanted for a long time, and they finally gave it to us this past holiday season. I'm hoping to see some more Super skins in the future, like Super Shadow and Super Silver. So before we check out the classic Sonic skins, let's just check out these 5 skins that have been added since I recorded that last clip. So we have here Valentine's Sonic. he was a seasonal skin, and essentially it's just Sonic in this pink and white tux, which is really nice. He's wearing these like dress shoes, which is cool. I think his running animation might be exactly the same as usual, but he does have an awesome pink boost, which is cool. Really, really cool. Although I don't know why you would play as this skin outside of Valentine's Day, you know? But either way, I think that it was a nice addition. And there is his idle animation. So let's move on to the next one, Steampunk Sonic, a skin that was actually cancelled for quite a while before it was finally brought to the game. He has this awesome like tape around his arms and legs. Reminds me a lot of Boom Sonic, but unfortunately I don't think we'll ever be getting Boom Sonic in the game. He has these awesome steampunk goggles on, which is really nice because originally the design had him wearing this like goofy top hat. I much prefer the goggles, so that's really cool. He's got this steampunk shirt on, and the color scheme kind of matches throughout. It's dark brown with like this light beige, which carries over to the gloves and shoes. The shoes and the gloves have these awesome gears on them though, as you can see on the gloves there. The shoes have this tiny little gear on, I guess, the front of them, and on the back they even have these like gears sticking off of them, which is really cool. His running animation is exactly the same, and his boost is the standard light blue boost. His idle animation is the same as well, so this is just a case of an outfit swap. Next we have an interesting one, Easter Sonic. Easter Sonic. Apparently this one has a jumping ability that allows him to jump higher. I don't really notice it, but supposedly he does have that. He has these Easter egg looking gloves and shoes, which is really nice. I love that pastel palette on there. And he's wearing this, of course, ridiculous looking bunny costume with the massive bunny ears, which is really funny. I'm glad that they went all out with this Easter outfit. And his boost is like, it looks more pastel-y than usual. I mean, it's just a light blue boost, but there's kind of more white in there, you know, which kind of fits with the color scheme of the Easter skin. His idle animation is exactly the same though. So this one's a pretty interesting one, I gotta say. I'm really glad that they added that in. Next, we have one that we've been waiting for a long time. It's Movie Sonic. He looks really cool. He was added alongside the addition of the City Escape world, and he came to the game alongside Movie Tales. It was really cool to get both of those at the same time. He has his own unique running animation. Looks similar to the standard running animation, but it is a little different. His boost is awesome. It has like this electric trail coming off of it. We don't have any trails enabled right now, and he just kind of creates his own electric trail when he boosts, which is really cool. He's got the shoes from the movie, looking like the Puma shoes, but of course they don't got the Puma logo on them. He has his own unique idle animation, which is really nice, where he does the stretch and then he checks his watch or whatever. That's a scene from the first Sonic movie as well. And honestly, he just looks really great. They had to simplify him quite a bit because, of course, we're in Roblox. He's not going to be as detailed as in the movie. But I think in general, they did a really great job with this. And honestly, it's one of my favorite Sonic skins. So shout out to the dev team for finally adding these movie skins to the game, because honestly, I didn't think it was ever going to happen. And the last modern Sonic skin that we'll be checking out is Rockstar Sonic. Ending off on kind of a banger, to be honest. He's got these really awesome red sunglasses with these stars on the side of them. He's wearing like eyeliner, which is really cool. He's got this awesome Thriller looking red leather jacket with these gold buttons on it, and that black, red, and gold color scheme kind of is carried throughout. It's all over his gloves and his boots. His boots even have these rings on them and a little star on the back. Really, really cool. I love that he's wearing like boots and not just standard shoes. I think that this is a really cool skin. Everyone tells me that he has a different running animation, but to me, it's not that noticeable. It's not that noticeable of a difference, but it's possible that he does have, you know, his own unique running animation. And that running animation might be carried over to future Sonic skins as well. He's got an awesome red boost with little blue highlights around him, which is really cool to see the blue mixed in with the red. I really like that. And overall, he's a pretty awesome skin. So let's go ahead and jump into the classic Sonic skins. Here we have the standard classic Sonic, and he's a legendary skin. They actually changed his model a little bit since his original release. and he has a new idle animation. His running animation is different than standard Sonic, of course, and he has his own unique falling animation as well. When he runs fast though, he does look pretty goofy, but his running animation actually changes while boosting. Overall, a pretty nice skin though, and I'm glad to have classic Sonic to go alongside modern Sonic. He does have his own unique reskins though, like the Tuxedo Classic Sonic, which is a legendary skin. He's wearing this black and white top hat, black coat and white bow tie, as well as these black dress shoes. Our boy's looking pretty snazzy. A really cool one is this Racesuit Classic Sonic though. He has this red and white jacket paired with these little yellow highlights on the gloves and these unique sneakers with the straps on them. He has a little circle on the shoe that says 91, which is also on the jacket. And I really love the goggles that he has on. Really cool retro looking racesuit skin. And here's the final classic Sonic skin, Holiday Classic Sonic, who's a seasonal skin, of course. Pretty simple, it's just classic Sonic in a Santa suit. He has a Santa hat on and a Santa jacket with the little belt. A really nice skin to wear around Christmas time. So our last classic Sonic skin that we need to check out is Pixel Sonic. We're ending on an interesting one. Pixel styles can only be used in Cyber Station, and it looks like we also have to level him up. So we might as well do that while we head over to Cyber Station Zone. This is how he looks outside of Cyber Station Zone. He has this like pixelated trail coming off of him. Unfortunately, you can't play as the pixelated version outside of Cyber Station, which they're kind of trying to stick to the lore, I guess, of Sonic Superstars, where you can only play as the blocky version during the Cyber Station level. But I just think it's a bit unfortunate because I'd love to play as him in the other worlds. I think that'd be great. So let's hit up this character mastery station and just level him up. That's what he looks like when he's in pixel form. He looks really awesome. He does have a power ability and this stamina ability. I usually call it the regeneration ability, but it's supposedly called stamina. Okay, so let's head into Cyber Station so I can show you guys what his pixel form looks like. Oh my god, look at him. I haven't played as this skin for a while, so it's pretty awesome to see. His animations are exactly the same as classic Sonic's standard animations. He has the same running animation, the same boost animation, and the same idle animation as well, but of course he looks completely different. He looks a little cursed, like if you just stare straight into his face. It's a little bit creepy, but at the same time it looks pretty awesome. I love the details. How he's just completely, blocky. It just looks really, really awesome. And it fits the whole aesthetic of Cyber Station Zone as well. So we're able to end off on a really awesome skin. I know this series was a long time coming, and I hope you guys will join us as we continue along. In the next video, we'll be checking out every Tails skin in Sonic Speed Simulator. And once we've completed this series and we've checked out every single skin in general, I'll combine all these videos together and make like one 3-hour-long marathon for you guys to check out. But let me know what you thought of this new video series in the comment section down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and subscribe to your boy. As always, we're trying to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. And once we do, I have a surprise for you guys planned. You're not going to want to miss it. You're definitely going to want to be here once we hit that mark. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace, 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 peace.